What is cracking, guys? JP here again, bringing you another update of my 75-gallon Mbuna tank. Now, nothing really changed in this aquarium, not too big. I only changed a couple of things. I changed the aquascape. Instead of like one wall of rock, I did made it two sections. I also removed the mats on one layer and then just stacked them. Now I have three layers because what I realized is over time the fish like to move the rocks and they would spit on the mat, and then the baby fish would not be able to hide on them. My fish are still a little skittish. I just cleaned this tank about a few hours ago and it's a lot clearer now. But yeah, let's get a little closer. So yeah, now there's still some rocks going over, but it's now three rocks underneath. Three rocks, three mats underneath the rock. See, there's some little fish swimming right there. Um, and then for the fish, everything is still doing pretty well. My big yellowtail Asii did die because of a tumor in his mouth. And then one of the fish, they just keep breeding with each other, and they don't have a lot of genetic variety. This fish right here have like weird mouth that's kind of crooked. I don't know. Still doing pretty good though. So yeah. Um, my all of the other fish are doing pretty well. For the filtration, I have this Pothos. The water is getting pumped up to the top in this little 5-gallon bucket here, and then it overflows down to here. This is the main overflow, and then this is the backup just in case if it just get clogged up. I have not measured how much nitrates it consumes, but it's getting a lot. As you can see, it just goes over to the side to the lights. Now I will eventually like build or buy like a shoe rack that's tall enough, and then these can go above the shoe rack, and then it's gonna go to this side to the window. The other side though, there's not enough light in this side, so there's not much. Underneath for the filtration is still the same. Just maintenance. Just clean the filter sock. I don't bleach them anymore. I just use like a garden hose and just turn them inside out and clean the poop out. And then I don't have the algae scrubber anymore because it was just growing cyanobacteria, the blue-green algae. After a month, it wasn't growing hair algae anymore, but it's still there, the light bulb socket, just in case. Pump is all the same. HO is still the same. I did change the programming for the temperature hysteresis on the reef keeper light. Before it was like on 0.2 or 0.3, and it was every 7 point, once this get to 7.8 it will turn off, but I made it to 0.5 so that it will not click on and off so many more times, because they don't make these anymore. This is discontinued, so I don't want my heater plug-in or to go bad. So that would be bad. For the food, it's just generic. I got this from Your Fish Stuff. I like this. They're pretty cheap compared to the other ones. So, there we go. But yeah, all of the fish are doing pretty well. They're very skittish. My half-blind Trevawasa is still alive though. But he only have one eye that's working. My red zebra still alive. He's getting pretty big though. But yeah. When I do my water change, I save the water for the plants to water them, and it's really good fertilizer, and then the rest it just goes to the yard and to the tree. So yeah. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys, and happy fish keeping. See you next update. Adios.